The conquering lion shall break every chain. Yeah.
Reality check, you know what I'm saying?
The conquering lion
Shall break every chain.
shall break every chain. Yeah. Give us some victory.
One salutation.
I'm six saw on this saw. Unpredictable moves.
My name is Ogom, and I want to discuss the Odyssey and how Jamaica is properly saturated here in Nigeria. That will be the focus of the discussion that we'll be doing. So once in a while, make we chat reality to them people, you know, say, hey, so they can oversee and open the chance. What that simply means is that just like we do normal speaking in English, in Patois, we do what we call chant. But I will take you back a bit history to know that this is for real. Now, about 400 years ago, the King James Version of the New Testament came out. 400 years later, 400 years plus right now, the Patois Bible actually became a national document that you can also be able to learn what is called Patois. What is Patois? Patois is la lingua. And you know, so me go say about to what you for over Sante. Lingua means language, just like you said, language. Patois is a terminology that describes certain mannerism of speaking. From my background as a mass communication student, mass communication graduate, I know that the diphthong, that's the labial, the bilabial, and how you're able to connect your words is actually what describe what exactly you're saying. Like for example, I want to talk about consistency. I mean, no, if you can't know consistency and not say, see, I'm just saying the same thing, but I'm just insisting on consistency. And that's why you begin to know Patois. Here in Nigeria, we have what we call pidgin English. Like, I go die. That's to say, I go die. How do I interpret that in English? Very difficult. I'm dead. I'm going to die. It's something. You know, in English, it's difficult. Just the same way, if you want to do that in pidgin, it's also difficult. But if you want to also make another comparison, we have the Liberian and the Sierra Leonean clitor something. It's a form of language that you are able to merge both the Liberian English, just like the Creole language, which is an admixture of the Sierra Leonean and of course the Liberian normal English. So everywhere you go, there is something called insult in the language. But in order not to take you far away from the Jamaican discussion, I had the singular opportunity to have Esmond Reid, the present ambassador. Present, I mean, as of 2022, he's the president. He's the ambassador of Jamaica. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, Esmond Reid is the present Jamaican ambassador, and he was here in 2001. And what he left us here was very simple: that we should continue to promote the positive vibes that we, in this community of Metamakuchi, his pride, particularly as a standpoint for other members of the community, should continue these positive vibes for the other generation of listeners to be able to connect. What did Edmond Reid say? 400 years of history for which Nigeria gave to Jamaica is what Jamaica is using to make the world happy, to give to the world, just to quote. There's a connection. The connection between Jamaica and Nigeria is the search for righteousness. I wish it was those times where Nigerian reggae artists, people like Evi, Edna Ogoli, people like the Mandators, people like Olaid, what's his name, Magic Fashag, you know, people like the other guy, what's his name, Arambastyle, and all of that one. These people, this generation that would have been able to bring about a new renaissance. Person they know say person they suffer because you go there for barrack for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, then go they drive and say come on, you don't do. And that thing ain't happen one time when they want to appoint minister. Person don dey 86 years. He don't rule minister when he dey 24. He rule minister when he dey this. He still dey 86. You still dey bring and come say mini star Guinea. Mini star. I be mini star. Well, all of this one simply say that the Rasta man, the conscious man, is always insisting that he go put the society into a place, a nicer place now. Because James said, be blessed to the creation. You know, be happy for when you're there happy, the creation, they cool. And when you're there cool, you know you're going to satisfy the 17th millennium, is it millennium or sustainable development goal, SDG. It's all encompassed in a free lifestyle that you give yourself to nature. So you can see the nature out of the back of the ground. That's why me react and me stay here and say, me have a cool time. My name again is Oga Brown. Thank you for listening.
Summarize.
The summary of the whole matter be say Jamaica and Nigeria, like Jamaica, that collaboration are coming together. That's to say now the culture when Jamaica don't learn for Nigeria. Now they take, they celebrate for Jamaica. Now, aside that one, Jamaica don't stand on the matter say anything when they green, you're not supposed to stop them to plant them. Now I get Chief Aya Congo I, the Bongo I, when be seen that him they in charge of Rise On. Rise On means say the Rasta resource community when be say they want stand for the matter, say they want this strong, say anything environment, leave them for them. So the connectivity between that environment and our environment, the freedom when we seek, and the freedom when they don't already fight for. So we here for this part of the world, Nigeria, and now we will just follow, understand, say nature and nature. Nobody feels stop nature. Now the connectivity between Nigeria and Jamaica be that. Thank you very much. I will see you now again. Me say, do well, not do no nothing. Just subscribe, just like, and of course, you're going to share it to other than people, you know, say, so that globally, we're going to talk reality, we're going to talk reality, you see, to other than people. Me say, bless up, big up, Jah, Rastafari, everything never fuck we know, say, Haile Selassie, it might be the king. You won't be a king, you're going to be like Ogom Brown. Thank you, bless them.